What's happening? What's happening? We in the building. We in the building. It's the TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast. You feel me? Sorry I'm a little late. You know what I mean? Had some things to do. Woke up a little late. You feel me? That's what happens when you take cat naps and shit. It's like, nah, but how y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? Always feeling good when you got the Raiders on. Always feeling good when you got the Raiders on. Yes, sir. We in the building. Hope y'all like the new setup, you know. You know what it says down below. Like, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? We live, we lit. This is episode 28 of the TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast. Raiders. You know how we do, man. You know how we do. Hold on, man. I gotta switch seats real quick. Swap out this seat real quick. Alright, bet. This is a little bit better. It's a little bit better. But how y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling, man? We in the building. We in the building. Sweets in the building. What's happening, Sweets? We in the building. We in the building. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Got my coffee today. Feel me? A little pick me up. You know what I mean? Need a little pick me up. You feel me? So, but hey, we in the building. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do this for y'all. For real, you know. Appreciate everybody pulling up on your boy, man, for real. We still gonna be talking about that draft. I've been hearing a lot of things. People been sending me a lot of things. Shout out to Finale. Dope show last night. The Raiders Sunday Raiders Nightcap. But we're gonna rename it because I got the logo now for us, and it's different. So now it's it's Raiders Sunday Nightcap. So we gonna I got the thing for the background and everything, you know, for us. So yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be lit. You know what I mean? Let me know if y'all can hear the music in the background too. You know, I'll try to do something a little different. Y'all let me know if I can, you know, y'all can hear the music in the background. But man, we talking Raiders. Shout out to the squad, man. It's real slow around this time, you know what I'm saying? You know, the draft is just in like three days. So it's almost here, but it's almost time. You know, I will be pushing out some more mocks. I'll push out some more today. I'll probably do 2 today. I was, you know, I had a lot of things going the last couple of days, so you know. She say yes, we can hear it. All right, bet. Shout out my man Blow. He said, "Sup, yo? What's happening, cuz? What's happening, man? What's happening, man? Y'all go tune into my man Blow podcast, man. We in the building. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. You know what I mean? So, but like I was saying, it's a lot of things going. It's a lot of things you know, I had going on, so I wasn't able to, you know, do many mocks. But I'm gonna get back to them. I think I've done like 9 so far. So check them out. They posted on my channel. You know, I got some really good future picks out there. You know what I'm saying? Got some really good future picks. So You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all go get it in. Y'all make sure y'all go get it in. You feel me? Um, it's we still ain't really heard nothing about Colt Miller yet. You know what I'm saying? But Rose said that's lit. The comments pop up now. Yeah, I told you you doing this shit yesterday. It's different now. It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole setup now. But this is going to be the actual TheYurpJerz Raiders podcast setup. You know what I'm saying? At the bottom, it says we on episode 28. Tonight, when I do the 8 o'clock John, you know, it'll have it'll have episode 29 on there. So it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. You know what I mean? And for real, those who rap, if y'all want, y'all want y'all music played in the back, shit, just let me know. Send them over. Send it to me, and I'll have your music playing in the back. You know what I mean? While we vibing, you know. So I think that'd be lit. My man Blow put the bomb up on there, yes sir. You hear me? My man Blow Up said, good idea. Yeah. You feel me? So I could do that for y'all, you know what I mean? Put your song out there, get that joint bumping, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm gonna need about like, y'all give me 50 subs, shoot. You know what I mean? We could do that. Hey, y'all music playing up on there. Give me the 50. I'm already at 50. Just give me 50. We can do that. You feel me? But back at it though. Back at it, man. Look, hey. So like I was saying, it's a lot of stuff that's, a lot of rumors, a lot of this, a lot of that. But I haven't heard nothing about Colton yet. Well, like I said, we'll probably hear about something probably like later on this week or next week after the draft. You know what I'm saying? We'll hear some stuff about Colton later on after the draft. Make sure you know what I mean? So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. We in the building, yes sir. You know what I'm saying? Trying to think. So we talked about I was telling Finale about, on last night's show, I was telling Finale about how, the experience it was to be on Raider Nation Live, yo. So, man, just, I don't know. I can't even explain it, yo. It was just like a dream come true. You feel me? Like you always watch these content creators and you want to do, you know what I'm saying? You want to be on the same, not level, but you want to do the same thing they doing because this is what you love to do also. You feel me? So just being on something that I've watched for a while and stuff and being a part of that, it was just nothing but great feelings. You feel me? Like I had a ball, man. I had a blast, man. What up, Low? And Raider Gabe 420, man. They were some good dudes, man. They were, they were mad respectful. They were mad helpful on a lot of things, a lot of tips. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta thank them for putting me on and stuff. So, and I hope some of the people some more subscribe, man. Like my man Money Chuck. Shout out my man Money Chuck, man. He subscribed. He said he liked my takes. So I hope more people, like my takes and like what I'm doing over here, just like what I'm doing, period. You know what I mean? But also want y'all to like what I'm doing over here on this side too, So, but like I said, I thought it was dope. I will be trying to reach out to more people. I got some more people I want to try to reach out to. Try to reach out to most of the people I want to reach out to, I'll probably do after the draft, try to link something up, you know what I'm saying? Because I know right now everybody's scrounging and getting ready for the draft, getting their mocks together, getting this together, getting that together. So, we gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen. We definitely gonna make it happen. Man, my man Blow Up said Money Chuck. Dope name. Shout out Money Chuck. Yeah, man. Shout out Money Chuck, man. Shoot. Like I said, I met him, I met Jeffrey, and I met Robert Pena. Shout out to them three, man. I met them all on Raider Nation Live, and I always interact with them throughout the chat, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we became cool, and they became, they sub to the channel, and now two of them are my moderators, so shout out to them, shout out to Rob, shout out to Jeff, man, shout out Money Chuck, man. Shout out to the whole chat, man. Shout out to people that's coming through. You know what I'm saying? Like the bottom says, man, we lit, we live. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Thanks for pulling up. My bro Mel in the building. Mel with the trophies. What's happening, bro? Appreciate you pulling up on me. But yeah, like I was saying, man, my experience on that on the show, man, yesterday was dope. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of good takes. Everybody had good takes, you know what I'm saying, on what we could do in this draft, and like I was saying on the show, being at 6 is very tricky. We can move any multiple ways. We could do anything. You feel me? You know what I mean? We can move. Blow Up said they must have just got off lunch. Shit moving now. Oh, word. Oh, man. Yeah, man, my cousin, he's over there handling some business, so, you got to wait a long time. But, yeah, shout out to Blow Up. But, yeah, so, the experience, like I said, they showed nothing but love. And, like we was talking about, like, we can go anywhere at 6. You know what I'm saying? We can move down. We can go and get Shadur. We can go and get Mimbao. We can go and get Genty. We can move any spots. So I thought, even because I knew I wasn't the only one that, I knew I wasn't the only person that was that knew what was going on. You feel me? Like I knew, we all knew. We all have. After we watched that press conference, we all knew where they wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? Some people say, yeah, maybe they put it on the show. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they are putting it on the front so somebody can move up high to get Jetty. But I don't know why, because he's the best. He's the best fit for the Raiders, and he makes the most sense, for the Raiders. You know what I mean? He makes the most sense. My man said, we going up. Yes, sir, we moving up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I was saying, bro, like we got a chance to make something happen this year. You feel me? Like, people don't understand. Like, they just see, they don't see the turnaround. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, because I don't see, like, I don't see the growth in other teams either. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't know the ends, like the backgrounds of these shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, inside the building. I know what goes wrong, what's being reported and stuff, and I could give you my own take on it. But, as far as the Raiders, I deep dive into this shit. You know what I'm saying? I be knowing. That's why, like my man Money Chuck was saying yesterday, bro. I loved your takes on yesterday's show when you was on here. That's why people, they subscribe. They say, yo, I subscribe. You know what I mean? I like what you're doing, because I'm not gonna give out no BS. I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna be like, yo, the Raiders is gonna go to the Super Bowl this year. No, nigga. I say we could sneak into the playoffs, probably like a 10 win season. We could sneak into the playoffs. And I know why I say sneak into the playoffs, because the AFC is stacked. AFC is stacked. Yo. You got the Ravens, you got Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying? Depending on what they do with their quarterback situation. You know what I'm saying? But you got the Ravens, Pittsburgh, you got Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? You got Kansas City. You got, you know what I mean, our division. You got they could make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. It's so stacked on the AFC side. You know. So that's why I'm saying we could sneak in there even with 10 wins. I'm saying we sneaking in there because shit, the AFC is so good. There's a lot of teams that's on there. The AFC is like the West on NBA. You know what I'm saying? It's so stacked. Shout out Mills. My man Mills said, "Nah, Ravens, bro. I think y'all selling y'all. I think you selling them niggas short, bro. I think the Ravens is well, you know better than me, but I'm just saying from the outside looking, I think they still can do some work, man. You know what I'm saying? They can still do some work, man. You know what I mean? Shoot, you still got Lamar over there. You know what I'm saying? You still got what? You know, Mark Andrews over there. You still got your receivers. You could get probably another receiver. You know, I don't know why y'all niggas got D Hop. I think he washed, but you know, maybe y'all draft a wide receiver. You know, and then have him play, give him some burn throughout the season, and then y'all get rid of y'all cut uh Hopkins. I see that. My man Mills said they sold me 3 years and sold me short 3 years in a row. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this. We've been getting sold short for years, man. You feel me? I hate to say it. It's the truth, though. We've been sold short for years. You know what I mean? It's just how y'all bounce back. You know, do the things that y'all wasn't able to do. You feel me? You never know. You feel me? Do the things y'all wasn't able to do. You know what I mean? But yeah, Mill, I don't know if you and Blaze, I forgot to tell you too, Mill. I don't know if you and Blaze really rock with StreamYard and shit, but this how the StreamYard John look right here and shit. You feel me? You know, you can throw the music, Mill, throw your music in the back, send me some music, Mill. You feel me? I'm gonna throw that John in the background, you feel me? Word up, send me some music, bro. You know what I'm saying? We vibing though, man. We vibe, we live, we lit. You hear me? Thanks for pulling up, man. It's the TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast. We in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I think the Ravens gonna be alright, yo. Y'all still gonna make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still gonna hit the playoffs and y'all might make a run. You know what I'm saying? I might still make a run. Shout out to Mill though in the chat though. Appreciate you, cuz. Appreciate you. We in the building though. Uh but like I was saying though, you know, I see it's going in the right direction. You know, like my man Mega said, where he at? He posted something. Hold on, Mills said some more shit. Man, Mills said, I like the D Hop move. Oh, snap. Hold on. Take this out now. I'm back. All right. So, man, Mills said, I like the D Hop move. I'm not saying it was a bad move, but I just think he's past his prime, though. I mean, but you never know. You know, I mean, he didn't. They were stacked over there in Kansas City with young receivers, Rasheed Rice, Xavier Worthy, and then you still had like Travis Kelce over there. So I understand he got overshadowed by the young niggas. You feel me? He got overshadowed by the young niggas. Um, Shout out my man Mill. Shout out my bro, man. That Filthy America will be out soon, man. Word, go get that. Go cop that. You feel me? That joint is hard. That joint is tough. I heard some of the songs on there. That joint is tough. But yeah, man. Mill, send me that one joint when you on go. You know what I'm saying? One of your singles. Send me one of your singles, Mill. I'll throw it on here. Word up. You feel me? I bet they hit Gup tell them the same thing. You feel me? But I'll get with bro. My man said, "Got you, G's." You're word. Shout out to Bill, man. Filthy America, man. That y'all coming soon, man. You know what I'm saying? Filthy America, because America's filthy. We in the building. Shout out Gang Green, man. It's always Gang Green to the death. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I definitely they'll definitely about to get me back in my bag though in a couple months. So I start looking out for some stuff for me too. Right now I'm just focused on the TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel like it says down below. You see that down there? Right there? Going across? Right here? Yeah, right there. Do what that say. Like, subscribe to the channel, So yeah, I'm bullshitting right now. So we in the building though, you feel me? So let's talk about who can we get at 6. Like I said, when Gabe asked me yesterday who's my players, I told him it's 3 guys that's in play for that 6th pick. It's Ashton Genty, which I feel like would be the safest pick and the best pick and the pick that makes the most sense. Who else? Then Armand Membaum. He makes the most sense also because, we do want to protect Geno Smith. But, what I've been hearing and what my man Finale was saying last night, on the Raiders Sunday nightcap, he was saying, look, we need to Geno he wants Colton there protecting him. And that means a lot when your quarterback is saying, yo, we need to get this guy signed up and kept on that left side so he can continue to block for me. You know what I'm saying? I want the best people on the line. You know what I mean? Getting Membaugh makes a lot of sense too because DJ Glaze can move inside or the right at the right guard position, and then we could take Dylan Parham and put him on the left guard where he was playing at the beginning of his career. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's not forget too, Dylan Parham could play center. He could be the backup center along with Meredith. So Meredith or Capo, either one of them. So I think that upgrades our offensive line. And then there's some offensive linemen that I've been picking in my mocks that I think that's really good. You know what I'm saying? You got Xavier Truss, he's 6'7". You got Cooper, Cooper Mays, Dillinger, from LSU. Like we got some guards out there that's pretty good that can come in also and start, so I think we could do a wonderful job, man. For real. I think we'll be okay. You know what I mean? Like this is what we you know what I'm saying? This is what we here for. This is what Pete Carroll came for. You know what I mean? Compete. compete. You feel me? This is why he always say compete, because it's in him. It's in his name. It's in that man's name, bro. It's in his blood, you know? So we need to start giving my man Pete put some spec on his name, you feel me? Put some spec on my man's name, you feel me? If I gotta pull it out and read it to you again, I will. Yeah, I got notes. You feel me? I got notes from my about my man Pete Carroll, yo. Shout out to the wife making the coffee too, yo. Sweets know how I like it, yo. Shout out to Sweets making that good coffee. That good coffee. We in the building though, man. Look, sometimes you just gotta be, sometimes some teams say enough is enough. The Commanders were saying that last year when they made to the NFC Championship. Motherfuckers said enough is enough, bro. We tired of losing. We gonna turn this thing around. And guess who they had? Quarterback. You know, they had a quarterback. We got a quarterback now. But I'm also not. I'm also not mad at getting Shadur either, though. We get any of them. If any of them three names are called, I'm not gonna be mad at all. I won't be mad at all. Any three of them names is called, I won't be mad at all. That's bars. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be mad. Shoot. I'm gonna be happy. All right, boom. Shadur Sanders. All right, cool. Bet. We got somebody that's gonna, be there for the future, and we can still get a running back that's really good. I watched tape on Travion Henderson last night before I went to sleep. I was up like late last night. Somebody put the thumbs up. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I was up late last night. You feel me? Oh, I guess it does that every time I put my thumb up. Let's see. Oh, that's dope. You feel me? It was dope. You know what I'm saying? He was doing that. You feel me? So I was doing that last night, watching. Yeah, we just gonna keep that up. Watching watching Travion Henderson and Quinshawn Junkins. I see why they were able to go. They were able to get 1,000 yards both of them last season. Look who's running. Look who's calling offense at Ohio State. Chip Kelly. Great defensive mind. Really good defensive mind. Really good. Trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? We know. You know what I'm saying? So, all these rumors and stuff y'all be hearing around this time, don't listen to them. Shoot, don't listen to them at all. They'll know what they talk about. You hear me? You hear me? They'll know what they talk about. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know. Raider Nation do though. We know what's about to come upon us. We know what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly what's about to happen. So we just patiently waiting. We got 3 days to find out who's going to be who's going to be there for us. Like I said, I'm gonna drop some more mocks. I'll probably drop 3 tonight. I don't know, before this next show tonight. You know what I mean? So we already know what's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? So we know what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all pulling up on your boy, man. For real. Appreciate y'all pulling up on me. It's the TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast, man. We in the building, man. You feel me? We in the building. You know. Shout out StreamYard. You feel me? You know what I mean? Salute to StreamYard. We in the building. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling about the Lakers though, man? The Lakers, man, took a beat down in the first game. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Luka gonna have to play some motherfucking defense, bro. He getting washed out there. That nigga was out there getting washed. So if the Lakers want to win this shit, they gonna have to go to the first round, first game. I don't give a damn, nigga. Shit, you don't get your ass whooped in the first game. Yeah, game one. It's playoff time. You know it. You know it. I'm going for the Lakers because I like Luka. My team ain't in the playoffs. So we trash. Shout out Chicago Bulls. Man. Shout out to the Rat. But yeah, man, we trash, man. But I like Luka though. I want him to win a chip just because so the Mavs can feel it. Sorry, Mill. I apologize, Mill, but you know what I mean? That was some dumb shit on that part. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But I heard the Bears tried to get something brewed though this offseason. Maybe try to get like KD or something this offseason. That'd be dope. Go ahead and get KD. Go have KD play with Anthony Davis. That'd be dope. You still got Kyrie over there. Kyrie, KD, and AD would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? They'll win a chip. But AD or what's the name would have to be on their Dirk shit though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But man, as far as for the Lakers, them niggas gonna have to do something, bro. They gonna have to play some defense. That nigga Luka was getting washed. He was getting washed. I watched the game. My man Anthony Davis said I thought he was hurt. He was. I seen him play one. I mean Anthony Davis go a podcast. He said I thought Anthony Davis was hurt. He was hurt. He did play like the last couple games of the season though, because he played against Luka and Luka was mixing that nigga though. I ain't gonna cap. Luka was wild. Yo, he tried to guard Luka like he was doing something. Like nigga, you don't get your stupid ass down in the paint. Why the hell you trying to guard Luka up top? Luka already hit the nigga hitting on step back. Swat. Like you can take that. Fuck you guard me for with your big ass. They say, I got him, I got him. Like, why? Nigga, why would you do that? Coach is stupid. That coach dumb as hell for that. Over there getting washed, boy. Like bad laundry. You know what I'm saying? But man, y'all let me know if y'all were there watching the playoffs, man. I like watching basketball, playoff basketball. March Madness, I like this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know if y'all watch watching the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You feel me? Keeps the lights on over here, you feel me? Keeps us rolling, keeps me giving y'all that content. You hear me? We in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat, man. Word up. We in the building, man. We in the building. Yes, sir. Man, Blub said, I gotta start watching. I was talking about Kyrie. Yeah, Kyrie, nice. Oh, you talking about Kyrie being hurt? No, I'm just saying next season. I'm saying for next year. Next year start. Next year's when the new league start. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the off season. I heard that the man's gonna have something brewing in the off season. They might try to get KD. So I'm saying if you got a healthy Kyrie, AD, and you got KD over there, that's crazy. That's the crazy three to build around, for real, for real. But KD gonna have to win it this year, man. If he go to a new team, he gonna have to win. Or it's like whatever, nigga. This shit don't matter no more. You feel me? You feel me? Bro, so old guys though. Yeah. He can still, them niggas still mixing though, bro. They still putting up numbers. Bro said like Barkley, Pippen, and Hakeem. Nah, they ain't that old, bro. They still like mixing. They still averaging 20, 28, 30. KD, I heard him say some stupid shit one day, like he don't take over, he tries to let his teammates get it. That's why he ain't been winning, nigga. I get my teammates more involved. That's why he ain't been winning. Because you don't know when to you don't take over when you're supposed to. Kyrie knows how to take over when he's supposed to. You know what I mean? LeBron's like that too. He let the other person take over. Nah, nigga, take over. You the best player on the team. Rose said, like when was on the Rockets altogether. Oh, is what I mean. I mean, yeah, I know, but they still productive though. Like they can still average like 30. You know what I'm saying? A game. Either one of them. You know what I'm saying? Either one of them any night can take over a game. But I dig what you're saying. Where We in the building though, man. Get your comments in, get your comments in, get your questions in, get your questions in. You know what I mean? We in the building, man. We in the building. Bro said D&D mode. This nigga crazy. Nigga said D&D mode. Ha. Before they F up the live stream again. Yeah, I know, right? We in the building though, man. We in the building. We in the building. Get your comments in. Get your comments in. Get your questions in. It's the TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast, man. Thanks for pulling up. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe, like it says down below. You see that thing right there moving down there? It says like, subscribe to the channel. I salute. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? We in the building. We in the building, yo. But yeah, man. Bro said who to go to sports podcasting. Who to go to who's to go to sports podcasting? Right now I'm gonna say 3 guys. It's 3 of them because they all do it at the same time. But the Pivot podcast, I think, is they the ghost of sports podcasting right now. To me, in my opinion, the Pivot is the best. That's shout out Freddie T, shout out Ryan Clark, and shout out Channing Crowder. Shout out to the Pivot, man, for it. But yeah, they the ghosts at this. Word. Bro say what? You supposed to say TheYurpJerz. Ha. Well, if you want to say the GOAT when it comes to up and coming niggas who's gonna be the GOAT, yeah, of course me. You feel me? You know what I mean? Yeah, me. I'm gonna be the GOAT when it at the end of the day. But right now, them niggas got it. I fuck with them. My man Blow Up said, I'm the GOAT for general topic talk podcasting. I can dig that. Hey man, y'all go look up my man Blow Up Podcast. He in the building. Look him up, y'all. Got dope shit. You know what I'm saying? He got dope stuff. My man funny as hell. He tell funny ass stories. You feel me? And it's all raw and uncut, no diddy here. Like he would say. We in the building, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Thanks for pulling up on your boy, man. It's the TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast. Yeah, I mean, we in the building. You know what I'm saying? Throw your Yerps in the comments, man. Throw your Yerps in the chats, man. Let me see the Yerps get thrown in the chat. My man said, I don't care what my subs say. I'm the next one up. You feel me? That's what it is, bro. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? We finna blow up like you should say. Like my man Martin said, I'm about to blow up. Yeah. We in the building, man. We in the building. Where man, blow up in the building, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? Throw the bombs in the chat, man. Throw them bombs in the chat. Throw them bombs in the chat for my man Blow Up, man, for real. We in the building, man. We in the building. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Get back to a little bit of Raiders though, man. I'm thinking for real, like Genty though. Like I can't. It's like you ever. I don't know. Like let me just say it in whatever in y'all sense. Like if y'all had like, all right, say y'all watched basketball, right? There's just y'all had a favorite team, right? So let's just say blow up like the Knicks, right? I'm gonna just use Blow Up Podcast as my man Mega. I'm gonna use Mega as an example. So say Mega likes the Knicks, right? Or I'm gonna put it in football terms. So let's just say Mega likes the New York Giants, right? And he knows for sure that this one player makes the most sense for his team. That's how I feel about the Raiders and Genty. He makes the most sense he could do. He instantly puts a spark into that offense. He instantly turns that offense around and makes it better. And that's how I feel about Ashton Genty. I think he's the best running back in the draft. I think he's one of the third best player in the draft. You know, so um, this is yeah. You know what I mean? It's just like that. He just makes our offense better, yo. You know what I mean? He makes the quarterback better, the offensive line, wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? Just that type of player, running back, can change your offense, like what I'm saying, instantly. You know what I mean? You feel me? We in the building though, yo. We in the building. Get your comments in, get your questions in. It's the Just Kick It segment. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's all I had to say about like Genty for real, for real. Like, I just, for once, we just picked the player that makes the most sense and that everybody's projected us to pick. You know what I'm saying? We always go the opposite direction every time there's a great player out there and we shy away from it. But with this regime, I just think that we don't do that this year. I think we go and get the guy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is. It is what it is, though. You feel me? So, y'all let me know, man. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Y'all ready for the draft, man? Because I will be live in the draft. You feel me? I will be live in the draft. Um, I will be live. I'll definitely be going on what's the names? Shout out Raider Nation Live. I'll be on each on too, for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So uh just waiting for them to send me the link. They'll probably send me the link later. Uh, within this week. So yeah, definitely gonna be ready for that. Definitely gonna be ready for that, yo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. You feel me? We lit, we live and direct. You hear me? Yes, sir. But yeah, man. I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna be live. Definitely gonna. I want to be live for this. For the pick. Sweets in the building. You're. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We in the building. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. We about to get it in, yo. We about to get it in. You know, we gonna build this John brick by brick. You feel me? You know what I mean? Might be a few people on here now, but watch, it's gonna be a K behind that number. Definitely gonna be a K behind that number, and the subs on everything. You know, y'all just gotta keep subbing. You know what I mean? Keep liking. You know, I'm gonna keep giving y'all that real. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know. That's all I know. You feel me? So yeah, man, y'all get y'all questions in, get y'all comments in, man. Got about a few more minutes up in here, coming up on an hour in a little bit. So you know what I mean? We in the building. You know. We in the building. But yeah, man. So definitely it'll be on tonight at 8 o'clock. So tune into that. Got another show tonight at 8. So y'all tune into that. Episode 29. We in the building. You know what I mean? I mean, make sure y'all go check out that Sunday Night Cat. That was last night. Me and my man Finale. You know what I'm saying? Raiders Sunday Night Cat with Jerz and Finale. So y'all go check that out too, man. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Got some real good stuff on there. Talking about some real good Raiders things. Giving some good insights. So y'all go check that out too, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go check that out. We in the building though, man. We in the building. But somebody was asking me last night in the chat too, about how I feel about the Ramsey situation too. Now, Jalen Ramsey is real interesting. I think he could still play at a high level. I think he could teach a lot of things to our corners and show them the ropes also. Will I mind getting a 4th round for him? No. Will it be even better getting a 5th round for him? Yes. Giving up a 5th for him? Yes. That would be even better. You know, but I won't be mad giving up a 4th round for him though, for real, for real. He's well polished. And, I would like him to, my bad. I would like, for him to come and join the Raiders. He wants to be a Raider. He's been saying that. So why not arguably get one of the best corners or the best corner in today's game right now? Why not get him? You know what I'm saying? And all we gotta do is what get a pay a 4th or 5th round for him. I said pay like, but give up a 4th or 5th round for him. I think that's golden right there, for real, for real. That's golden. You know, I ain't mad at that at all. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? We in the building, man. We in the building. Get your comments in. Get your comments in. Get your questions in. We in the building. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. We in the building. So I think he instantly upgrades our secondary. You know what I'm saying? Truthfully. I think he upgrades our secondary. Um, and I think he actually makes our second. See, that's how I feel about what's his name. Like, that's how I feel about Genty. Like, Genty will automatically have our offense on an upgrade. And getting somebody like Jalen Ramsey will also have our, defense secondary on an upgrade, like tremendously. Like if you put him and Eric Stokes on one side and had Jacorian in the slot, it's great. Or you can even put Jacorian and him on the side and have Eric Stokes put the slot. Never know, because Eric Stokes play all over the field too. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Man, Bob said, I said, who gonna win the chip this year? We talking about basketball or football? I don't really know in basketball. In football, Eagles can win the chip again. So yeah. Y'all let me know. We in the building though, man. Get your comments in, get your questions in. You hear me? We in the building. Man, I gotta get a new lighter, man. I had shitty. They're cheap. These cheap ass gas station lighters, yo. But anyways, yo, so like I was saying, yeah, that instantly gives us an upgrade on our secondary, and we can, use these guys multiple ways. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Pete likes to do, you know. And I think using uh Pete Carroll's defense, now that Patrick Graham's gonna implement a little bit of his stuff into Pete Carroll's defense, is gonna really help us out too. I think it's gonna make our defense better than it was the last 2 years, you know. Especially us getting Kuntz, Wilkins, and Max back healthy is a huge deal. You know what I'm saying? Getting Devin White back healthy and on a new team and a fresh start, you know, back with Spytek and Brady, under Pete Carroll's defense is gonna be really good. This defense is gonna be, up his defense is upgraded, you know. So you know what I'm saying? We gotta look at that. You know what I mean? You gotta look at the coaching. People are not looking at the coaching. They just like, oh yeah, we got bad players. No, we got really good players that could be excellent players with the right coaching underneath. And I believe that's what we got. You know what I mean? So, but y'all get y'all comments in, We got about like 1 more minute left. And I'm be out of here. Up, out of here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I mean? We in the building. You know what I'm saying? Before we head out though, I want to thank the chat, want to thank everybody for pulling up on me. Like I said, it's the TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast, episode 28. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, you feel me? And I do this shit for y'all, I do it for the love, you know. Um the love of the Raiders, the love of content creating, that I, you know, felt for passion for. So, uh, just want to thank y'all, like I said, pulling up, um, all the supporters, my wife, uh, fam, my homeboys, everybody, even the people that I came across of other lives and stuff that came in and, stopped in and now part of the Europe family. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, I guess this is the last segment where I give the thanks, you feel me? Like the credits and everything, you feel me? But we in the building, man, you feel me? It's the TheYurpJerz Raiders Podcast. Like I said, man, we trying to grow this thing, you know. We trying to grow this thing and I believe it's headed in the right I believe it's headed in the right direction. And we're gonna continue to keep going, many blessings, you know. Um I thank God for being able to do this and bringing me to the nation. You know what I mean? So, uh, Sweet said, salute. What I'm saying. So, even bringing y'all new stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? New, bringing y'all to a new something new. It was new to me, and but yeah, like I said, I appreciate it. Appreciate every moment of this and everything. And I won't take it for granted at all. But yeah, that's it. With that being said, you know what it is. Raiders in the building. Appreciate y'all. Peace.